Put your cattle in a line. Go and cut your grasses. Give them their meals over there, not moving from place to place. I know what you're saying as a farmer, but I'm sure I will relay the message back to the Ministry of Agriculture so that we can do a whole lot more in it. The second caller, I didn't get the name, was talking about comparing Bayelsa to other states, and I'm a bit worried with his comparison, and it's entitled to his opinion anyway. I don't know where there's potable water in Port Harcourt anyway. I don't know. I also live in Port Harcourt, and I'm trying to. But beyond that, the governor here has said that in 2026 we are going to fix water in the metropolis, and I'm happy that the 2026 project is already captured, and that is after power, I will go to water. So you have to take it one after the other. They talk about internal rules. I think I've addressed that, so we don't need to belabor it. I've addressed it. And when we talk sometimes, you don't need to be so emotional that you can't sleep with your eyes closed. I don't know where you live, where you can't sleep with your eyes closed. What's the threat that comes to you? Because like I said, I will repeat it again, that Bayelsa is the safest place in Nigeria. And that's the truth. Go and check your statistics, check your data. In the last couple of months, what are the record of crime? You will see, and when you see some of them, the police and other security, they nip it in the bud. Get those who are involved arrested and all of that. So I want to say that, it's entitled to open the opinion, but we need to know that there's no basis to compare Bayelsa and Rivers. Rivers of 1967 to Bayelsa of 1996, and we are doing so much. And forget about the past. We are moving forward steadily, and that's where we are today. Okay, Sir Perry also talking about Erepa Road. I think I've mentioned the issue of internal roads, so let's wait, and this government will respond to it appropriately. Mr. Felix from Okpolo is talking about abandoned projects here and there, and if you know this governor, is a government. This is a government that is taking up projects that have been abandoned and completing them. But you know that you can't take every project. You should know that you can't take every project. The issue of 5-star hotel has been there. And what we are doing right now, I can tell you that is an action taking place right now. This government doesn't want to run hotel business. We are rather looking for investors. And we have thrown this open that if you are interested to partner with the state, please do come. And that's where we are. We are seeing offers, we look at them, and if they are worthwhile, we'll go into it. But be rest assured that this government has an interest to make that hotel functional. Because we do not have those big hotels in Yenegoa. Beyond what maybe NCDMB is putting up, we need to also have 5-star hotel where we can host international conferences. And I can tell you that this government has an interest in this hotel. So we're doing everything possible to look for partners who will help us to achieve this. So, in all, I think those are the questions that I noted. Any other ones?
Let's return to the calls again. Let's hear from the caller. Hello, good morning. Morning. Okay, thanks for joining us. But quickly, please.
Shortly, this is the first time the press secretary is coming. I believe that.
No, it's not. No, not press secretary. He is the DG, Director General, Bayelsa State New Media. New Media. All right.
I usually advise the government or the governor that though it's difficult, don't just stay in the office. People are now don't say our job has been completed. Please, I will advise them or you people to be visiting those projects, mostly internal roads. When they are constructed, visit them. They are doing poor jobs. We governor has a good intention for the state, but some of our contractors are giving the inferior materials. So that tomorrow they will get another contract for the same project.
We should also I've already seen the project pilot. Yes, I've already listened. All the things that you would have mentioned, I've listened to it. But our own this our shawarma, this transfer of Kobe to Kabama, this side of it. That way is very bad. We are passing through both and we are passing through pain. When it comes to first rainy season, the water nearly comes to our waist. So when you are going to Kabama, you turn to a farmer. When you are coming back, you turn to a farmer. You move all your shoes, tie your clothes on your waist, come to wash your things while we dress up again. So please consider us also that role.
Thank you very much.
We have a comment on Facebook, and that's from John Alamene. Say dredging of sand very close to Solid Bridge pile. And mentioned something, say it will cause it will reduce some support, increases water flow, and lead to some other thing. But he also was trying to say if the government can look at that aspect, if the government can look at it and see how far we'll go.
That's the point. I'm tempted to take this very last one before we go. Hello, good morning.
Yes, good.
All right.
With due respect, our farmers, I want to go agri, please. Agri farmers are not really encouraged in this state. The governor should try a way to recover that agri loan. Only talking to you, I suffered for that also. Applied. We should recover that money so that that money can be given to farmers to encourage farmers. This is a planting thing. That money should be recovered so that it can use to encourage farmers in this state. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much. We appreciate you. And that probably might be the last call. Let's return to our guest, Dr. Kola Oredipe. A lot of people have been calling you press secretary anyway. We'll have to just
You have to correct them. You have to correct them. Very important. Yeah.
Okay, well, let me take Felix on the issue of farmer. Like I just said, as I'm also a farmer. And before I venture into farming, I've also reported activities of the Ministry of Agriculture and Natural Resources to the extent that so much support is given to farmers. In terms of implement seedlings, improve yields. I don't know if it's registered because you don't just sit in your house and say you're a farmer. You must get registered. You must let them know this is what you want. So I'm encouraging those who are into farming, go and do a proper registration with the Ministry of Agriculture so that when those opportunities come, you get it. Because there are so many farmers everywhere. Me, I'm not a briefcase farmer. I have farm and I plant and I harvest. So if you want, last year I got a seedling from the Ministry of Agriculture, the stem for cassava and of course maize, and they did very well. So Felix, please, if you have not done the needful, go there and get registered, and I'm sure you benefit from the support because this government is supporting. We have mentioned that beyond all of this that we are doing, we are first of all farmers and fishermen. So there must be support to them. Okay. Then Joshua, I wanted to say on the lighter note that I'm happy your name is not Thomas. I would have said you could confirm from other people if roads are actually going on in Namibia and Brass. But I don't think you should doubt that anyway, because the road in your Kaka has not been fixed. But I mentioned it, maybe you are not listening at the beginning of this program, that his government is doing studies on the existing internal roads so that we can have a permanent solution to the construction work in some of those streets. So be rest assured that this government means so well, and we will do our best to make the internal roads good and more tolerable to our people. The issue of sand dredging near Swalebre, just about a few weeks ago, the Commissioner for Environment made a public statement to the fact that people should stop dredging. Because you don't just wake up because you see a river, you now begin to go and dredge sand. I think that's law, that's regulation. So if there are people that are doing like that, I'm sure I will relay this message back to the Commissioner for Environment to send his team to get to Swale River and see if such activities are actually ongoing. But I think that it's on top of this issue of dredging within Yenegua. Okay, Kiotene talk about the Bolorua Kabiama Road, it's ongoing. Maybe a few some delays, but I'm sure that it's a commitment. Because that road, if you are coming to Mekeremo, you don't need to get to the East-West Road. You come out of Toribini, then you approach Ogobri Junction, Amasoma, and back to Yenegua. That's a very strategic road. Inspection of road, visitation to ensure that they are done very well. There is a directorate of project inspection, and I know that that office is very functional, and we have seasoned engineers who are saddled with those responsibilities. So a whole lot is going on. You mentioned Ikie. Why Ikie? This Ikie project has been there for a long time, and we already secured a federal approval. So it should benefit not only Bayelsa. If we have neighboring states, we still go as far as Lagos to go and clear goods.
True.
I think if we have one here, a whole lot of other states around us will benefit. So please don't discourage us from going to Ikie. We want to take the road to Ikie first. They will have that deep sea port operational.
Well, that's it on the show. Let's talk Nigeria. We have been assessing ongoing projects of Governor Douye Diri's administration, and giving us an update on the progress so far was Dr. Kola Oredipe, the Director General, Bayelsa State Government New Media. We thank him so much for coming around today on our station, the Gold Standard already, to talk about this, and we do appreciate it. Absolutely, after several months of pursuing you
and ensuring and smiling and tracking
down here.
I'm tracking you finally. So finally,
Moye, that we are just focused more on the road infrastructure.
Yeah,
there are so much in education.
Yeah.
I just name it, but I'm sure that
it means you're coming back. It means you're coming back. Yeah, nice.
Thank you
So that's it. Thank you so much for coming. I am Moye Steven.
I am Paul Obulomu Gbassa.
We're saying please stay tuned to this radio station, because we are the Gold Standard Radio. News updated at 10 comes up next.
Golden FM 97.5.